Hi, hello from That We Grow. This video will be about Russian spies in United States and the world. So it's like Russia is attacking Europe and the United States. It's under attack from informational point of view. Russia is taking advantage of wide open cyberspace and media to its advantage. It's using in America, it's using illegals, infiltrating the offices, burying themselves into the US society, studying the US to exploit its vulnerability, polarization and politicization. This is the second video I make about this topic. First time I spoke about it in eastern Ukraine at the Sea of Azov, few months before the invasion, full-scale invasion of Ukraine. I made some videos about that area, and all of a sudden I got so many views and so many strange comments with Russian feel to it. And then I looked at Google statistics and I made video about it. So basically I was targeted by Russian, or I don't know, maybe Indian fake accounts leaving the same messages under my videos. Yeah, obviously now I see that they were planning this war, and I had many views and many unlikes. And this is the second video I want to make now, because you know what, if you look at the media, there's not much information about Ukraine, not much in the news. We have really terrible attacks, missile launches, but there's just nobody, is discussing it. And I just found the video about published 10 months ago about a Ukrainian spy that was taken down by FSB, Russian secret agents. I think it was staged. But anyway, all the comments are so strange. There are people writing, "You are heroes, glory to Russia, well done, Russia," and so many comments. So now this is very dominant online. Informational war. News about Ukraine have been pushed to the back. News about Crocus City, problems in Russia became very important. So the information is being carefully picked and tailored to the audience in USA, at least from what I see. Since the start of full-scale invasion, the Secret Services expected this war to end in few days, and then they start panicking. And also Europe expelled senior Russians, 600, and in 2022, and those included 400 spies, according to the head of British intelligence agency. Also, there are many spy scandals, spies being exposed. Still, there are many left in Europe, in the United States, and other countries. There's 100 years of Russian spycraft. Putin, being FSB agent, is using his trade, and now they are aggressively trying to infiltrate Europe and America. Kremlin is using a network of proxies to infiltrate European nations and carry out a range of intelligence operations. Russia has an active interest in destabilizing Ukraine's partners. With a slew of elections forthcoming across Europe, there is a wide range of opportunities to exacerbate polarization. Russians invest billions into intelligence operations in Europe, developing capabilities which are designed for interference into elections, radicalization of different social, ethnic, religious groups, including minorities, investing billions into political proxies who can actually even come to power. And it's actually happening now. We see it in Slovakia. We have a pro-Russian government, pro-Russian guy with a criminal background. He came to power. And then in Poland, the farmers started boycotting the borders with Ukraine, blocking all the traffic, blocking the trade, blocking military aid. Suspiciously, they are You know, actually one guy that was found among these protesters has a Russian background, and they just kind of glory Putin. The ones who glory Putin are now in jail. Let's talk about American agents who were working for Russian government. You know about Marina Butina, a Russian who was convicted in 2018 of acting as an unregistered foreign agent of the Russian Federation within the United States. Also in May 2021, US sentenced former Amy Green Barrett Peter Debins to 188 months in jail for conspiring with Russian intelligence. 2022, Walter Glenn Primrose was arrested, and Gwendale Morrison, they were charged with identity theft and conspiring against the government. Oh, they were in Honolulu, they were working with American military. They basically worked as Coast Guard, as an avionics technician, and then became a defense contractors. The most damaging spy in the history of the United States was Robert Hanssen. He just recently died in jail. Also, the Wagner mercenaries, they are all spread around Europe. So there's still huge network of spies, Russian spies, that are fighting to take down the peace in Europe, their authoritarian regime, push the right buttons in Europe, in the United States, and push Russian agenda. They are fighting for their life because obviously Russia is losing this war. Vladimir Osechkin, who was FSB agent, and he is now in Poland. He escaped. He said that the FSB agents wanted to end the war quickly, but they failed. Now every man is for himself. Every second FSB agent or officer wants to run away. They understand that Russia will never win this war. He is now in Poland with his family, and he is helping other agents to escape. Russians that are trying to flee Russia, they can actually be agents. So Europe is just not giving out visas. European countries decided that they will not give out visas to those trying to flee Russia.
I can't sleep, yeah. Only miss you when I'm breathing in too deep, yeah. Am I just your little secret? I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't want to.
And just a few days ago, there was a scandal that in Austria, for years, an ex-intelligence agent provided Moscow with sensitive information, including the private Vienna address of the investigator behind numerous revelations that embarrassed the Kremlin. Also, have you heard about the Havana syndrome? The news are very recent. About 100 individuals, including diplomats and agents from the FBI and CIA, have allegedly been targeted by a sonic weapon developed by Moscow. And these people were actually investigating the crimes of Moscow. This mysterious Havana syndrome affects American officials and is Kremlin's favorite weapon for destabilization, elimination, and sabotage actions abroad since 2014. This group of spies had already appeared in the sight of Western intelligence services in 2019, following the attempted poisoning of a GRU defector exiled in the United Kingdom. It causes migraines, dizziness, nausea, vision problems, and abnormal health incidents. And also there is a story about one Russian military helicopter pilot who gave up his helicopter in Ukraine and changed his identity. So he did not want to fight in Ukraine. He flew to Ukraine, gave up his helicopter. He was just recently killed in Spain. He was shot in a parking lot. He changed his identity, but he wasn't really hiding too well. And so they went out and got him. How does it work? We are following this. How does it work for common people on the common level in Ukraine? Vocabulary: spy, шпигун, 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 politician, політик, 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 news, новини, новини, новини. I encourage you to pray, be strong, be wise, and fight for what is right. And we are at the front lines of fighting the lies and death. And we need your support. Thank you for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe to the channel. Bye.
Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal